On August 23rd, Visa announced that they had entered the NFT market by buying this female CryptoPunk for $149,000.
So an NFT is basically a digital piece of art.
But this is far from the most expensive CryptoPunk or the most expensive NFT ever sold. This masked alien punk went for $17 million, and the most expensive NFT ever sold is this work by NFT artist Beeple, which was sold at Christie's auction house for $69 million. So how did we get to the stage where people are willing to pay millions of dollars for something that they could essentially just right-click and download for free? I'm sorry, Beeple, I'll destroy that after this video is done. For this reason, people have compared the NFT craze of 2021 to the Tulip mania of 1637, where prices of certain popular tulip varieties were pushed to stratospheric highs by enthusiastic rich people and speculators, many of whom had never even seen a tulip in person. Many people made fortunes overnight, but when prices abruptly crashed, those left holding on to tulip contracts they bought at the top were left bankrupt. It was the first recorded asset bubble in history. But is that the case with NFTs? I mean, you can literally buy an NFT tulip from the account Dutch Tulip Field for an average price of 7.67 Ethereum or 27,000 US dollars. Someone who sees the comparison has a sense of humor. But the comparison may not be totally accurate. While there is most certainly a case for an asset bubble on the large array of NFT projects that have sprung up in 2021, there's also a very valuable underlying technology that could continue to generate revenues for artists and collectors far into the future. In this video, we are going to show you what exactly an NFT is, why it isn't as simple as just a picture you could right-click on and get for free, and most importantly, how you can make money in the NFT space. So I turned to someone who really knows his stuff when it comes to NFTs. Sean Kelly, CEO of Jersey Champs, who's been in the NFT and crypto industry for several years now and recently launched his own line of Chibi Dino collectible NFTs, one of which was the first NFT I ever bought. People who don't know anything about this are probably going to say, can't I just like right click on it and download the image and kind of steal it? Like, look here. I got, this is the most expensive NFT ever sold. I just downloaded it today. So what's to stop me just doing that?
Yeah, I get that every day. I know Alex Becker posts about this all the time. He gets it every day. I guess it's just like, yeah, sure, you can do that, but you don't actually own it on the blockchain, which is what people are trying to claim they do. When you own it on the blockchain, you're the only owner. So I guess you can own it physically doing that, but not online.
So basically you like own the copyright, right? If you actually own it on the blockchain.
Yeah, technically. Actually, United Talent Agency, which is one of the biggest agencies in the US, announced yesterday that they're going to be partnering with CryptoPunks and Bored Apes for copyright stuff.
People would have the same questions about photos that sell for millions of dollars, but there are some photos that are genuine collectibles, like this only existing photo of Billy the Kid. And when a photo sells, the new owner owns the copyright and potentially an income stream from licensing the image. Although there are still some outliers, like who would pay $2 million for this? I wouldn't even buy a postcard with that image on it. But I think you get the picture, pun intended. Buying the NFT makes you the official owner, and most celebrities who use NFT images as online avatars really did pay tens of thousands of dollars for the work. And I guess, yeah, it wouldn't really be the same if you just stolen the image, right?
Oh yeah, if someone found out you right-clicked and downloaded it and used it as your profile picture, you would get canceled by that whole community.
But who are these celebrities and NFT enthusiasts buying these NFTs from for hundreds of thousands of dollars? After all, the first person who bought the CryptoPunk that Visa eventually paid $149,000 for bought it for just $67. So there is a lot of money to be made trading NFTs if you find the right projects. So what would you say to someone who's like wants to get into it as kind of like the first starting points?
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, I studied it for a few days, maybe even a couple weeks before I made my first purchase. I look at rarity tools, which shows all the upcoming drops. Then from there, I'll go on their Twitter and Discord, see what the community is looking like, because that's one of the most important things in any project, if the community is there. And then I'll check out their roadmap, see if they have any plans to keep the project alive, because If it's just a profile picture, those are really hard to market these days because everyone's doing that. So I like to see some sort of game utility, charity aspect to the project. And that's pretty much it. And if the influencers, like if Gary Vee's pushing a project, that's usually a good sign that they're doing something unique.
Gary Vee has echoed what Sean says, stating on Twitter that 98% of the summer of 2021 NFT projects won't be good financial investments in 18 months, but many of the learnings will be. Arguing that after a future crash, remember Tulip mania, the real development of NFT technology will begin, and NFTs that have an actual practical use like video game avatars, copyrighted photos, or high-quality artworks will prevail over the long term. It's similar to the explosion of smartphone apps in 2008. 99% of them failed, but out of that rose some super useful apps like Uber and Yelp. But right now we are still in NFT mania, and although risky, there is still a lot of money to be made by trading NFTs. Sean has some advice for anyone wanting to get into NFTs right now. I think you said to me, it's really important to get in early on these things.
Yeah, minting is basically when a project comes out, you have the opportunity to mint an NFT and you'll be given a random NFT out of the collection. So you don't choose what you get. But that being said, you have the possibility of getting a super rare one, which could like sell for 10x, maybe even 100x. And that's usually a safer approach than just buying for the purpose of reselling, in my opinion. If you minted a mutant ape last week, you got an easy 2x there. If you mint any well-known project so I like investing in projects also where the team is known and it's not an anonymous team. I like a face behind the project. And if you mint any of those with a really established team, you usually have a good chance of succeeding, in my opinion.
So don't buy any project that has already been hyped up. Mint them at the start and do your research. You want a team that is going to keep working on the project even after they have sold their initial batch. And Sean keeps to his word. He's still working hard to develop his Chibi Dinos NFT line, getting 9 NBA players and 1 basketball YouTuber to be team captains for the collection, and is looking to develop a game where the avatars people have already bought will actually have application as in-game characters. But I still have one more question. That's super cool, man. So should I hold on to my Chibi Dino, or if someone gives me a good price for it, should I sell it? What should I do?
It's your call, man. I get asked it every day and I say the same thing. Like, I can't answer that.
Guys, if you want to check out my collection of NFTs, which includes 1 Chibi Dino, which is ranked about 1,000 out of 10,000 in rarity, I'll put the link to my page on OpenSea below. I did end up putting it up for sale, but the price is a little higher than the floor price right now, but keep an eye on it because as the price rises, you could be getting a bargain if you buy it sometime in the future. If you're into crypto in general and you want to earn cryptocurrency as rewards on every purchase you make, and then use that to buy NFTs or just hold on to it as an investment, check out the BlockFi credit card. Link for that is in the description below as well. If you want to see my full interview with Sean, I'll put that up on my second channel for you guys to check out. The link will be on screen in a moment. As always, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.